Yeah, I want to be straight. I don't want to be
Craig
like
is extra.
cricket. I gotta be particular in some things, you know.
Oh, you going live?
all the time.
Hey, you can lie.
Oh, just to let you know, we've been having trouble with Skype, so if any calls come in, I can try to answer them, but for some reason, it's not like by the time it processes the call, it's too late.
Oh, it's all good. I don't think we really use Skype. No, we never use Skype on this thing. It's all good.
All right.
What up, though, everybody? Thank you for listening to another episode of 3 Raw Podcast. This is CJ.
It's your man's Rob.
Your boy Jimmy.
What's been going on for the past, y'all? Past few weeks?
Too much.
Too much going on.
Entirely too much.
Yes, man.
Entirely too much.
What's been going on with you?
I lost my car.
Tears.
Tears.
gonna
Casket. But it's gonna be all right.
It's gonna be all right, man.
It's gonna be all right. In the name of Jesus.
You go
it's
get
gonna
you
be
another
all
car.
right.
You go get another car, man.
Oh yeah.
Sooner or later.
Believe that.
You
Tomorrow.
gotta. Tomorrow. Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Tomorrow. In the name of Jesus. Tomorrow. Everybody's gonna be with me in spirit. Tomorrow. We gonna get another car.
Okay. How about you, Rob?
Nothing much, man. Chilling. Just change the weather. Sick. 1 minute it's hot.
Yeah.
Next minute it's cold.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Got my sinuses, every body aching. Surgery scars aching.
Ah, man.
I just need it to be cold so my body can get used to the cold, and then I'll be all right. If
Yeah,
it's
man.
50 Tuesday, then Thursday 80. You know.
Yeah, that's too much.
I know. I love the hot weather, but this up and down situation.
I mean,
gets too much.
Michigan, in Michigan, man, we got all the seasons. So I like
1 week.
But I want fall to be fall. You know what I mean?
I know.
I like fall. I like fall better than, you know what I mean?
I love that summer heat, man. I love that down south high humidity heat.
Nah, you can have that.
We can agree to
you-
disagree, but whatever. But
I mean, I can deal with the heat as long as the humidity down.
Yeah, you talk about humidity. You tripping.
That sun, we good. That humidity
I'm used to
is
it.
like, bro,
I'm used
y'all
to it.
tripping.
I'm used to it.
You like drinking your air?
Basically, yeah. No, I'm joking, but
Tripping.
it's been a lot going on. Like it's been like a lot of ups and downs for the past 2 weeks for me. My mom been in the hospital for like a week and a half now.
Praying for her all day.
Same things. Yeah, man. Thanks, man. I think everybody for praying for my mom, giving her like positive wishes and everything. So we went there before we got here. That's why we was a little late. She's high alert. She talkative.
Okay, good.
She's still having breathing problems. It's just hard to seeing her like this, you know.
Right.
I'm so used to my mom being very energetic, go to work all day, every day, cracking jokes and stuff, and then now seeing her in the bed, you know, not moving like she wanted to. It's hard, man. I want to shed a tear a little bit, but
I understand.
But other than that, she's doing better, man. She haven't been talking for like the past week, but she's doing well now.
Just praying for her all day, man.
Thank you, everybody.
What up?
So we got a special guest here.
Yo.
Yes, my wife.
Out of nowhere.
Yes, out of nowhere. But you know what? She's here with us, Aquila Davis.
Aquila Davis, y'all.
Yes.
Yes.
She gonna talk to us about these topics, you know, off the wall stuff. But so baby, what you do for a living?
Don't tell
For the-
nobody that, man. What's wrong with you?
I just
You ain't even told them what you do for a living. But now you just gonna put her on Front Street.
Throw me
Boy,
out
oh
there.
boy.
Ooh, that drive home.
Hey, she got something to promote. So I just, you know,
Okay, all right.
Well,
Let's
no,
do it.
that's
it's
why.
Okay. I am a senior case manager at a mediation center.
yes,
So we handle all kind
making
of
that some
disputes
money.
outside of court, any kind of cases. So yeah, that's what I do.
Okay.
Okay.
And there's something going on this weekend that you
Uh,
want to tell everybody?
Yes, actually, let's see. The Detroit Public Library, the main library downtown,
Mm-hmm.
along with the Friends of the Court, they're hosting a free child support help program. And it's for people who are having some issues with child support, women or men. It's a no arrest zone. So don't think if you're behind, you're going to get arrested.
A lot of people be scared to go down there.
They really
that's
do.
a trap.
They really do. No, they really do. But it is a no arrest zone, and it is Saturday, October 13th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. There will be attorneys there to help look at paperwork and your case and let you know what papers you need to file and things like that. So down at the main library, everybody know where that is. If you don't, it's 5201 Woodward, Detroit, Michigan, 48202.
Yeah, bring y'all bus down there. Let's get these child support costs up. I mean,
Down.
down.
Get 'em
down.
down.
Get them down.
Man, boy, oh boy.
Get 'em down.
That's why I gave the
I need to send my brother
information.
down there.
Whoa.
My bad, guys. But
I mean, get down there if you really need some help with this situation, because there are a lot of people that are going through a lot of stuff when it comes to their children, trying to get child support, trying to be in a position to actually pay child support.
And some people are paying too much.
Yes, some people are
way
literally
too
paying
much.
entirely too much child support.
And
Some people are
so-
paying child support and also giving money at the same time. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
they
but
paying child support. They ain't even they
every
ain't even their
situation
kids.
is different.
Yes,
But
so-
at the same time, like if it's unmanageable for
Yeah.
your lifestyle, this is a good thing to come to, because these are not just random attorneys. These are really good attorneys
Okay.
that's down there volunteering their time to look at people cases and help.
Okay.
All right, let's get that show on the road, guys.
Let's go, y'all.
Yes.
Check it out.
So our first topic I want to talk about for tonight is the Donald Trump's presidential alert that we got from our phone. I don't know how the hell he got my phone number, but
Probably told everybody he was your friend like you tell everybody else. Oh, I know Craig very well. We've talked. We've had dinner. I've met his wife, and Kylie's a wonderful young
Nah, he
lady.
ain't met me.
Lying high parts.
he ain't met me. I wasn't even 100 feet away from the dude.
Let me find out.
Yeah, got everybody's number. Did everybody got the?
Yeah, I got
notification?
it. I looked at it like, what is it now?
I actually thought it was like
Hacking
a.
us.
I actually thought it was like an Amber Alert.
Yeah, like
Amber
one of them
Alert,
like
yeah.
special report type situations. I
Yeah.
didn't think it was anything in particularly. I'm sorry if I feel like what he has to say is not important, but it's not to me. It's not.
It wasn't important. He's just trying to see
It's just not.
what we doing at that very
I
exact
got
moment.
two.
I'm at work, sir.
Right.
Yeah, I was at work too when it happened,
I'm trying
and
to
I was
pay-
right in front of my boss too. I'm like, oh wait a minute,
I'm trying to pay
I
bills.
thought I had my
that,
phone on. I
you
thought I
know,
had my phone on silent.
You've never had to pay.
Right, he ain't paid a bill like 30, 40 years.
It's birth.
How about you, Rob?
I mean,
Are you speechless?
Moment of silence.
it's not even the fact that I'm speechless, man, but it's just like, what else? You know what I mean?
Your bruh man spirit is everything
Like-
right now.
But real talk though, what else, man? You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
serious. That's how it is right now.
come on,
Like, what
like-
else is it?
Like,
I made
what
a
else-
status.
Come on.
I made a status not too long ago, and I got no love, no response. That's how much he really don't matter to nobody. I said clearly don't respect the president.
It wasn't no national
Right.
Don't like
emergency.
him, and
It was, you know what I mean? Like
Right,
it
that's
wasn't
what I
no
thought.
terrorist attack, quote unquote.
get
It wasn't
squat, bro.
nothing. Like, what is this for? Like, you just basically just throwing your power around just because you got power.
Right. I never in my 30
Come on,
years.
man.
In my 30 years, I never seen nothing like that before.
It was like I wanted
no
to react.
Obama did it. Clinton
Nah.
didn't do it.
I wanted to react, but I had to just stop and think. Like, I'm just gonna save my energy, dog. 'Cause
I mean, if Obama
You know what I
would have
mean?
did it, it would have been done right.
No, we would have been happy. Like, what's up?
But that's the
going
point.
on?
We
Obama
would have seen a
should-
We had
presidential
Obama
alert.
phones though, so I
man,
mean,
come on. Obama wouldn't did nothing like that. It's useless.
No, but he
It's
would
like it's literally pointless. You know
Like,
what I
hey.
mean?
No, but like you said, like this particular alert was about, like you said, he was just trying to see what we was up to. Obama would have
you on some
literally,
FBI shit.
Obama would have literally, meant. I wonder how everybody's doing.
No, Donald Trump was doing the same shit
You know what I'm
too.
saying? I'm
He
just
would've-
saying, though, Obama would have meant it.
Like, Dad, what the fuck you doing? Obama like, hey, how you doing? You got a free extra minutes on your mama
I
phone.
don't
There
know,
you go.
man. Just take it how you want to take it, man. Watch how you talk on these phones, though.
Facts.
'Cause they ain't
Oh,
nothing.
yeah.
You know what I
Been
mean?
that
They
way,
ain't
though.
nothing but just
Been
I
that
got.
way.
I'm just trying to see if I got the
Yeah.
power to monitor multiple people at once. You know what I mean? You just
Yeah.
throwing your power around, man, for no reason.
Be careful, R. Kelly.
You know.
That 19-minute song is what he need to be careful about. Don't nobody
That
care
book,
about
he need to
that.
be careful with.
No,
You
I'm
heard
hearing
that
what-
book.
I heard about this book, man.
Man, I read the book. I finally read.
You
I
read it?
Yeah, I read it.
You tripping?
What's up?
He was he on some other shit.
It's a potty training book. I don't know what you need to read about.
I just want to see what it was.
What are you talking about in there, though?
No, it was actually a female he was fucking with.
It is.
Yeah.
So it's not no biography or nothing like that. He just
Nah, it's like a love. They was in a 5-year relationship, on and off. They met at a concert. She's like a huge R. Kelly fan, and she trying to like get this dude for like years. She's from Chicago too, just like R. Kelly. So she finally went to a concert with her cousin, and she was like front row, and basically R. Kelly was eyeing her the whole concert. So finally, they got VIP tickets too. So after the concert, they went to the after party at a club, and
You got the
R.
feeling on
Kelly
her booty.
at the same time. Feeling on your booty. I think that was like one of the subtitles on that book too, Feeling on Your Booty. Or My Mind is Calling Me. I don't know. My body's calling me or something like that.
about to
But
say your mind.
anyway. So he seen her at the club. He was like eyeing her the whole time. It was like thousands and thousands of people at the club.
Oh, okay. One
He
of
was like,
those.
yeah, he was like, I'm like, bitch, I see you at the club. I want to know what that thing about. You know, basically. So when they finally met with each other, she told her that she was 20.
She told him.
She told him that he was 20.
Uh,
And I think after a while, she was like, you know, I'm sorry. I got to admit to you that I'm 16. R. Kelly, but basically was like, oh, that's even better.
Oh, I'm dead.
So they basically had sex in a freaking
man.
studio.
How does 10th grader not got no dog on supervision? That's a 10th grader.
That's 10th, 11, basically.
10th.
Yeah. I was 15, 10th grade. But whatever. But anyway,
10th.
push kind of shove, man. Her grandma knew that they was in a relationship. Yeah. Because her grandma was basically old school. Because, you know, back in the days, you could date basically somebody's grandma 20 years or senior. Yes. And plus, the grandma was a big R. Kelly fan.
Oh, that's great. That makes it so much better.
Yeah. So over the years, basically, he just basically used this girl, like use and abuse her, have her using drugs, drinking alcohol, going
How long
tours
this
with-
book been out now?
About like a few days.
A couple days.
It's all over Facebook.
Come on.
Yeah, I've
Has
been
he been
hearing about it.
arrested yet? Like,
Oh no,
No.
he go get his turn. He go
Well,
get it.
it
He go get his
depends
turn.
on the statute of
Statute of
limitations.
limitations. Oh my God, I hate that.
I really don't want to go to the book in detail, but
he probably waited till like the day.
yeah, because
Ain't no
everybody,
telling, man.
it's that Me Too movement. Like we said in the last episode. Bill Cosby got it. Kevin he gonna get his. Kevin gonna get his. I'm gonna put that in God's hands. But anyways, him, who's that? Harvey Weinstein. He got it. I mean, it's R. Kelly's turn. It's been like what, 20 years?
I don't understand.
What, he first got in a relationship with Aaliyah?
You
I
know, the
just don't
thing is about
understand.
R. Kelly, though, man, that's different from everybody else. He been, like, blatantly putting it in everybody's face, like, the last 20 plus some odd years. You know what I mean? Like, everybody was kind of, like, discreet with it on, like, he say, she say, or rumors.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? With R. Kelly, man, come on, man. He just been, like, bragging about it.
Basically, he was
Like,
in-
for years and years and years, man. Man, I don't know. I don't got no comment on it, dog. It's
I mean,
sick,
he was
you
in
know
a
what I
relationship
mean?
with
And the messed up
Aaliyah.
part about it is the book ain't gonna do nothing but help his pockets. It's go sell. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I don't know, man. I can't support dude at all, though, man. It's
Yeah.
hurt because, like, we all know he got classic material and classic albums and songs. But, man, come on, man. At some point, man.
He gonna get his.
I just
It
don't
might
understand,
take 10
like,
years. It
you
might take
got
10 years.
10 more years,
all
though,
this
bro.
It might.
money.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, come on, man.
They
got
not-
all this money. Like, not just him. I don't understand. You have all this money, and yet, like, you know what? For the people like him, you have to give the people like others that got money and they get their girls' breast did and they butt did and all that. Like, you got to give them a break, because at least a woman of legal age. Like, this chick literally just got out of middle school, and you just like, all right, you ready?
Yeah, shit's sick.
Seems like you ready.
There's clearly
sick,
something wrong with him mentally.
It is. He
It
went
don't
through
matter
a
how
lot
much money.
growing up.
It don't even
It
matter.
don't even
It don't matter.
matter,
I'm saying,
man.
it don't
Like
matter.
something is not connecting in his brain, you know, and he has some type of mental issues if that's the type of thing that he likes.
You know, some people, man, got that, put it in their head just because they keep getting away with it is okay. And he is just, like I said, it's like he bragging now. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, it was gonna happen.
And we done heard it in the
You
hood.
know
I
what I
don't know
mean?
how many times.
Come
She
on,
old
man.
enough to walk across the street. She old enough to get hit. And be honest,
Nah,
with
I
you,
ain't never heard nothing
I
crazy
heard
like that.
I
dog.
heard it, and I
None of my
I looked at
OGs
'em.
never told
Not
me
my
nothing
OG,
crazy,
but
nothing like, nah,
just a couple
man.
of dudes at the time I was hanging around, and when they said that, I was just like, bruh,
Nah, they was on some bullshit.
you going
They was
to
on some
jail.
Right.
Yeah, they, you
Without
know.
a doubt. You're
But
going
people
to jail.
sick out here, though, CJ, man.
Oh, I already know. I already know.
Mm.
But anyway, speaking of music, let's get to this Carter 5, man. Brandon. He like he look like, man.
Really?
What would you rate the that's what I'm saying. What would you rate the album?
Number 2. It's a 2.
I'll give it like a 4.5.
It's a 2.
I give it a 4.5.
It's a 2. It's a 1 because he finally did it, and it's a 2 because why did you do it?
He basically wasted my time with that
There's
because he was
material.
supposed to. It's supposed to be released September, like early September.
It was
then
supposed
he
to
pushed
be,
it back
It was
again.
supposed to be released with Cash Money. Anyway, anyway, it's just
If you owe me money, I ain't releasing that either.
before the old money. That was the whole thing. The old money didn't come up until first it was just about releasing the album. That's it. And then it came up about all the money that was supposedly owed. And the crazy thing is that in the beginning, as far as what I saw, maybe other people got better information and better perceptions of what they saw. But in the beginning, from what I saw, it was about, you supposed to be my supposed dad. I thought that if I ride with you versus everybody else dropping off, that we had an understanding that my music was something that needed to be out. Now you telling me I can't let out my music. It's me, Pop. Like, what's your problem? And now it's, all right, let's just go ahead and put everything on the table. You owe me this. You did owe him that. You been owed this person that. Like, it's just, And then you been out of the game for so long. We see little glimpses of you getting higher and higher, looking like you might not make it to the next day. And then you bring this album out, and it's like, are you just hoping for the features to save you? Because it's not. This is horrible.
I gotta listen to it.
Only song
The
I
only
basically
song
have,
that even made it on YouTube is Mona Lisa.
right.
There's
The only
no
two songs
more
I got on rotation is basically Mona Lisa and Uproar. I like Uproar.
else. And
That's
the
about
only
it.
reason it's on there is because of what? Who's on Uproar?
Switz and oh man, I can't remember. But Switz is on there.
But it's
I
a
know
feature, right?
Yeah, and somebody else. I
and
think
then
like two more
Mona
people.
Lisa has Kendrick Lamar.
Of course.
You're just sitting there waiting for Kendrick Lamar. And as soon as Kendrick Lamar get on there, that's when you smile.
And he got heavy
Don't do
rotation.
my boy like that.
I'm gonna do
Don't
your boy
do
like
my
that
boy like
because
that.
he opened the door for him to get done like that. Because we was talking crap about him in the very beginning of his career. We was like, dog, I don't understand nothing dude saying.
And I know every
And I know you
word
do. I know
from
you
the
do.
beginning.
I
of
understand.
the
I know
No,
you do.
I understand what
but
you're talking about.
as soon as the Carter come out, we like, yo, yes.
That go DJ. That's my
Oh
DJ.
my God. And then the DJ drama mixtapes. Oh, let's go at last. And then you got Jay-Z grabbing you. You didn't just walk up to Jay-Z and say, hey, let me get on the track. No, Jay-Z went and got you and had you on a couple of tracks. And yes. And now it's,
I think he drank
oh my
too
God.
much.
Oh my goodness.
What was that album that he basically like went downhill after that? I think it was, dang, what's that album? It came out like 2008 or something, 2008, 2009.
Ain't that, it's
That's-
when he was on that Rockstar tip.
Yeah.
I love that album.
Of course you do.
Don't look now. The grass is
This motherfucker.
And the only thing that was saving him was Eminem. Every other track, M.
You hating.
You got me right. You got me.
You hating.
I'm not hating. I'm irritated.
Every foreign rapper
because that
needs
talent
somebody
is
to
there
fall
and
back
he's
on.
not trying to do something
He's
about it.
so medicated with what he drinks
Yeah, he's medicated.
and smokes.
That's too much.
That's
too much.
entirely too much.
That's too much.
Like seriously, that's not good enough.
But honestly, I think a lot of people don't know what all these celebrities go through, and that's why they be self-medicating with drinking and
And
smoking.
I agree.
And
I agree.
of course, when you do that too much, it becomes normal
Yeah,
for you.
I agree.
And then your talent and stuff go
I
down.
agree.
So I think that's what happened there.
I agree. Then I also look at some things like, rich or not, you have a choice. You know, once you get to that plateau, you know, whether you just fall off or just like she said, you get addicted to something. Like there's people that have, Charlie Wilson is a perfect example of just went all the way left and was able to come back right. It's just, I don't know.
That's
I feel
because
like
he went to Jesus
that's
too.
yeah, that's also why. But I feel like you gotta, just as much as you want that career, you had to want Jesus also. You know, Jesus always is there. You gotta want him. That's the free will of it.
But he's the one who picked you up and turned you around. So that's how.
If you want to get picked up and turned
exactly.
around,
So he went there and then he came back
right?
around.
Okay, so like I'm saying, you need to like put yourself in a bit. Like Mariah Carey, I can't stand any of her songs that come on. Can't.
Not
do
the
it.
old, not the old songs.
Nope.
Why?
Because I know she's garbage now, and because
what do that got to do with
it's a lot to do
songs?
because
Man, back to Lil Wayne. Come on now.
He went far left.
Right, he won extremely.
I'm just
But
saying.
I'm gonna rate the
you know.
album myself, man. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 for a lot of different reasons, man. For one,
He ain't say 3 out of 10. He said 3 out of 5. Go ahead.
well, I'm not ranking it with with music. You gotta rate 5 mics or less. You know what I mean?
okay,
So
okay.
a 3 is like a little average. Mainly, man, when you listen to the album, you can tell a lot of the songs is dated. You can tell a lot of the songs was probably recorded about 5 or 6 years ago, probably 4 years ago tops, majority. Secondly, you know what I'm saying? It's not the fact that he probably wanted to release this. It was probably in his contract when he signed directly to Universal. When he won the lawsuit with Cash Money, his whole argument was he wanted to release this album. You know what I'm saying? Instead of him going there and recording a new product, he probably couldn't. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, legally, Universal had this version of the Carter 5. So this is the version that you have to come out with. You could probably like tweak it here and there, throw in some verses, throw in some features. So now you got probably the song with Triple X. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you got other little small features and stuff like that. But for the most part, that album was the same album that Universal and Cash Money had. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So legally, he couldn't come out with nothing new. That's how it work a lot of the times. I feel like, man, you go get what you go get from Lil Wayne. A lot of his fans love it. I'm not going to say I'm not a fan, but I expected a little bit more.
I did, yeah.
A little way too long. You know what I'm saying? Like nowadays, like man, back in the day when Tupac came out with All Eyes on Me, or when Biggie came out with Life After Death, and they was like 2 disc CDs.
Yeah.
You knew it was 2 discs because it was 2 discs. You see what I'm saying? So you feel side 1, and then you listen to side 2, or you feel where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Nowadays, they come out with like 24 songs on the album, and it's just like one big long playlist. So after a while, it get real repetitive. It get real boring. It's like you don't feel the impact.
It does, yeah.
Like All Eyes on Me, this 1 don't sound nothing like this 2. You can tell the difference. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got you.
I feel like substance-wise, he never really gave us that much substance throughout his career. Lil Wayne has always been like just straight raps.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now in 2018, when you got a Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole or even a Drake to a degree, giving us a little bit more material, it's hard to just listen to Lil Wayne rap about a bunch of no disrespect, nothing. You see what I'm saying? So you get more to listen, like he was saying with Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick kind of saved the song.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But that was like a little story too. I don't want to bash it too much. I'm expecting more from the next project. The project. Hopefully it come out
Yeah.
Because I don't know what's going on now with his love. Well, you know what I'm saying, the Young Money situation. But I know he, as a solo artist, is signed directly through Universal now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So hopefully the next one, hopefully he leave all that Carter alone and just come out with other material. You know what I mean? Show me who Lil Wayne is now at 37, 36. You see what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
That's like Lil Wayne from 2011. I don't need that now. You see what I'm saying?
At least see some growth in his music.
Yeah, and
that's all.
You know.
That's all we were saying. You know.
Yeah.
How long is this? I wonder how long his contract is left.
He read up. Ain't no telling. More than likely, nah. He a superstar. He got 20 years in. He probably signed like I want to say probably like a 3-album deal.
Yeah, something lucrative.
You know what I mean? Plus the Carter 5 that was already finished or complete. So he probably owed him about
Because I feel like he
2 or
got
3 more
enough.
albums.
I feel like he got enough clout to where he could be independent if he wanted to.
See, that's a whole totally different discussion, but I agree.
I agree too.
And I think that might be what he might need.
But
Yeah.
think about who he is. If he go independent, he got to do everything on his own. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of these artists just like the machine making them stars.
Mm-hmm.
They like that spotlight. You go independent, some of that spotlight go away. Like technically Jay-Z independent. He's still Jay-Z, but you don't see him everywhere. Some of that spotlight go away. T.I., he independent to a degree. He got a partnership now, I think, with Epic or something like that. Don't give me the line. But the spotlight started to go away. I don't think Lil Wayne probably want that spotlight to go away.
Because he still has international success. So, I mean, he
mean,
don't
they
want that
kinda
trickle
all-
away.
Jay do too.
They kind of all do, though. They like,
Yeah, but it started to trickle away. It's not as much fanfare they had, 10 years ago, maybe.
shoot, man, that's just like with anything, though.
Maybe.
You got to pass the baton.
Yeah, sooner or later.
Yeah, that's true.
But the recognition is still as high as it ever could be. It probably gets higher, depending on if they come together or not. So
Yeah, I agree, man. Like,
Right.
Drake,
Seriously.
I didn't understand why he re-signed with Universal earlier this year. I didn't understand why Lil Wayne didn't just try to go completely 100% independent after that Cash Money. I didn't understand it, but maybe it's
Right.
not for me to understand. You know, they superstars. They probably like that lifestyle, you know?
Maybe. But he got to move on. But next thing we want to talk about is, who is it, LMA and Jacquees?
Oh, man.
this is simple.
Oh, man.
Go for it. This is simple.
LMA.
So go ahead, CJ. You don't never go first. Go
Yeah, you
first.
don't
What's
ever go
your-
first. Go for it.
But anyway, Jacquees, he's not really a good singer, to be honest with you. He's not really. He be overdoing with his runs a little bit. What? Rob, what? Dog?
Go ahead, my G. Go ahead.
Please.
You just tried to, like, subliminally kill me, but go ahead. I don't know.
You know that man.
I don't know, man. I see why she pulled that nigga music.
Okay, there
I
it
mean-
is.
Put it like this, man.
I think he's trying to do too much. That's all I was trying to say.
Like, put it like this, though. Like, he came in the game doing the remixes. She did, too. That's how
Yeah.
she blew up on Instagram. The only issue that I had that became a huge issue, she came out with the song, and, like, not even a whole 2 weeks later, you come out with the remix. Cool. You put it on your SoundCloud. That's cool. Then you upload it to YouTube. You shoot a whole video that's, now that's count for money. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? You know exactly what you're doing, bro. You like been in the game now almost
And
8 years.
and you know what's-
She's just a rookie.
Yeah.
So you go really try to kill her rollout like this. She haven't even came out with her first album yet, bro.
Right.
Like regardless if you feel like your version was better or not, you don't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Just as a veteran in the game, you don't try to kill nobody first rollout. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely put it like this, dog. This is her second single. That's the song that's going to either determine if she going to be a one-hit wonder or not. This is going to determine her career. And then, like, you playing around. You know what I mean? You saying little low-key subliminal stuff. Got all these people mad at LMA when technically DJ Mustard and 10 Summers put that down. They own the copyright to that. Bro, what is you doing? We let you rock, but now you shot a whole video and throw it on YouTube? You trying to get paid? Man, no.
And you know the crazy thing is, This dude shot the video right in Ella Mae's hometown.
Then you shot the video before she even shot her. Like, bro, you really
Right,
just trying to
that's
kill her
crazy.
rollout like right now,
This
bro.
dude went to
No,
the UK
man.
and shot the video. Though. I'm like, wow.
You doing too much. Instead of you reaching out to do an official remix or you see what I'm saying? That's how you get if you wanted to get paid off of it or you wanted to get own the song, man, you don't do nothing like that, bro. She in the middle of her rollout.
Right.
I didn't like it. No disrespect to my mans, but bro, that was some whole shit, man. I just gotta keep it for real.
Yeah, man. How about you, Brandon?
He sucks. I don't know how else to say it. He sucks.
His
No,
album is all right. His album's all right,
He
but
sucks. Like
but that remix was I can't rock
He
with the remix.
really sucks. You know, the crazy thing is that Booed Up, when it came out, it was perfectly fine by itself.
Yes.
Then when the remix came out, it was like, why are these people even on that remix? And to be perfectly honest, the difference between this one and that one was, I don't even know if T-Pain had the permission to do what he did. But after it was done, it rocked out so fast. And then it was kind of like a open door to anybody else that could possibly do it any justice.
You know the difference between T-Pain, I hate to cut you off.
You good.
The only difference between that, T-Pain waited. He didn't
Right.
kill the
Exactly.
rollout of it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The song came out last
Right.
year, but it picked up friction this year in February. She
Right.
shot the video in April. T-Pain didn't wait till 2 weeks after she shot the
Right.
video. He waited until almost the end of the summer when she was already working on Trip. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So they let that slide. You know, bro, you really go do this 4 days after she released this single?
Yeah.
Then here come you. Man, no, bro.
Yeah, like seriously, like the clout of Booed Up almost, it could have died for that first remix. But then him and Fab was like, nah, this is a hit. We can't allow this. We have to fix this. The Trip situation, Trip was fine by itself.
Oh yeah.
Nobody was needed, perfectly honest with you. And if there was going to be a remix, like he said, first it should have rolled out like Booed Up did, which it was going to do.
Yeah.
And then the last person, the very, 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 very last person I would have even thought about calling or accidentally butt dialing would have been Jacquees.
Oh, man, stop. Man, like I said, I ain't trying to shit on my man's dog.
Okay,
but
fine. You don't,
You,
I will.
You know what I mean?
Sir, you suck.
Dog. But,
I already
man,
shit
that
on
was
him
some whole
already.
shit.
He
dog.
sucks.
But, man,
Now, hold on. I got a question before we get rid of this topic.
no, I got a topic that go on to that.
Okay.
Too.
Can it be saved?
Yeah.
By who?
What can be saved? The song?
Trip. The remix.
It
Oh,
actually
no,
don't need to
see,
be
ain't no-
saved. It don't need to be saved.
No. I'm
really.
just well, remix wise it does because I feel like there are certain fans with expectations because of how they
You
got.
gotta- Bro, you gotta think about it too. I ain't mean to cut you,
You
off,
good.
but I ain't mean to cut you off, but that song is a hit in the UK.
It is.
That song is a hit in I think in
It's number
Australia.
4 it's a hit here. It's number 4 on the charts.
It's a hit here. It's a hit in Canada. It's a hit in Australia. It's a hit in the UK. It's gonna be fine. I don't think it's gonna.
So you don't think it need to be saved because with all the blends,
don't need to be saved.
Because
It's
with all,
straight.
I'm just saying, with all the blends and with all the people that like literally look forward to remixes.
I
they-
think the best thing that they can do at this moment is for them to legally come together and come out with an official remix. Nobody else can really do it. You know what I mean? Or let the whole situation alone. The way he going about it, I don't think 10 Summers and DJ Mustard go want to deal with him, period. You see what I'm saying? Because he didn't go about it being a G. You know what I mean? Like, you got caught, bro. You doing some whole shit. They caught you. You got to respect game now. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He on some shit like they took his cookies.
Right.
Bro. Man, but I got to get into it, dog. I got to get into it because,
Yeah. Go ahead with it. Go ahead, brother.
you know what I'm talking about? You probably don't know what I'm talking about.
Nah. I was saying, go ahead with
All
the
right.
next topic. Yeah.
With this LMA situation, I seen it was a whole lot of lack of female support
Okay.
when it came down to her. You see what I'm saying? I personally didn't like it, ladies, because majority of the people that I was saying basically that, or quote unquote mad at LMA was the women. Like, y'all was bashing her. Y'all was going to her comments on Instagram.
I never understood
Y'all was
that,
going
yeah.
on her Facebook page. Y'all was like destroying this woman.
Is that how far?
You see what I'm saying? I didn't see not little to no support for her.
Right. Exactly.
I'm talking about from the ladies.
Is that how far R&B done dwindled?
Man. I'm looking at it like y'all just either
Wow.
personally like how he look or something, or personally like that it's a man singing it, and y'all can relate a little bit more. But nevertheless, man, I was wrong, man. Ladies, y'all need to be accountable for that, dog. Like,
But you gotta think about it, too.
For
It's
real,
the young
man.
ladies that was talking shit about her. It wasn't really like the older women.
I
that
seen a lot of
noticed.
older women too on Instagram,
Really?
like women in particular, bro.
I was seeing like younger women, like as old as like maybe 24 and younger.
No, I was seeing some 35-ish, some seasoned grits. You hear me?
Right.
Nah, man, y'all wrong, man. I didn't really see no support. Like, I just gotta keep saying it, because then last week, the alleged sex tape rumor or whatever was leaked. I'm still not seeing no support from the ladies. I'm seeing a whole bunch of LOLs and retweets and like making fun of this woman. That's not
Wow.
right. You know what I mean?
I ain't heard about the sex tape one.
Yeah. Well, allegedly, it's a sex tape of her and an ex-boyfriend from the UK or something. Nevertheless,
who don't
bro,
have a sex tape?
still, man, I don't like it, dog. What they trying to do to LMA, I'm not liking it, bro. And it's not just the women, just period, man.
Well, I can't speak for them because I'm learning what's going on right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Brandon, you go.
Brandon, what you got to say?
Brandon,
I think I'm gonna have to get a lift home.
yeah, like we go fuck in the car or something. My bad.
See, it's 3 raw.
I
Plus
forgot.
No, I'm a little shocked at that.
Yeah, man. I just seen it.
Because
Yeah.
women used to be
Like it,
the
man.
forefront for R&B. When R&B looked like it was about to go down the drain, I will be damned. That's what women said, and they grabbed it and they did something about it. Like,
Maybe because she
I
don't represent
understand.
what a female. Maybe because she's trying to sing for real love songs. You know what I mean? She ain't really ratchet. She ain't
That's
really.
probably
You know what I
what
mean?
it
Maybe-
is.
That's probably what it is.
That is
I'm
probably what it
I'm
is.
trying to
Not trying to be a
figure
skep.
out what it is.
No,
though.
it's not a skep. That's probably what it is.
No, I'm saying not trying to be a stereotype, but I mean, it is
What else could it be? Because I'm seeing I'm like, they was killing her. Like, I'm just scrolling by, minding my business. I don't really even know what's going on, and I'm clicking on her comments. All women destroying her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wow.
That's that.
You know what I
used to being a
mean?
hoe.
Come on, man. That's a no-no, ladies, man. Y'all need to, for real, stick together, man. Support each other.
Please do.
Y'all want equal rights.
Us
That's
dudes
cool.
Too. Dudes too.
But
We
y'all gotta really
each other,
support
too.
each other, even when y'all don't want to. You might like my mans or think he look good or he can sing, or that's cool. But man, what's going on with this lady is not cool. They trying to kill her rollout. She's still a brand new artist.
Right.
She what, 23, 24
She's
years
24.
old?
She's 24.
Come on, man. Don't do that, man.
Right. You trying to say something? She pull up to the mic like, shoot.
I was just gonna say, women in general don't support each other, like let alone some artists. You know, like it got to start with my fellow sister and my fellow. You know what I'm saying? Like if that can get together, you know.
And that's just a question though, because I just was asking, like, how can the women in particular want equal rights? Y'all equally don't even respect one another or defend one another. Now, I'm not saying y'all don't deserve it. I don't want nobody killing me in my comments. No, don't do that. You know what I mean? But in the same token, what, man, come on, man.
I don't get it.
Stick together, man.
I think it take a certain amount of maturity for women to support each other because it's rare, honestly, for women to just even compliment another woman, you know what I'm saying, and to just be supportive in their endeavors. But I wish it was more, so everybody could be more together. But a lot of attitudes get in the way. A lot of people being judgmental get in the way.
Right.
A lot of jealousy gets in the way. Also, just I don't know. It's a lot of stuff, but if we could support one another, it would be an amazing, thing.
I agree.
But unfortunately, it doesn't happen like that. Me personally, I still don't understand fighting. Like I don't understand when women fight. Like actually put hands on each other. I really don't understand that. Never been in a fight myself. I cannot see like why women fight.
I mean, humans in particular might have to get into a fight depending on the situation.
I
But
don't
me,
know.
myself-
I can't see why.
I understand that. But me, myself, I personally don't like seeing it. I don't like seeing it like retweeted or reposted or, you know what I mean, on
me either.
my social medias. I don't like seeing
all
it.
lie.
Me personally, you know what I mean?
But yeah, that's me. My bad. Sorry. But anyway, I think women, they let their emotions get in the way.
That's true too.
I think it's the hormones and weather changing. And
He's saying it, not me. Rob didn't say anything.
I've been quiet this whole time, so I should be good. But
He
just
said
in
it.
case.
Like, for real, your
Just
man's
in
Rob.
case.
CJ said that.
Jimmy
right?
is
But y'all
completely-
saying something that I'm saying something that y'all
Now
scared
go ahead,
of.
finish talking.
No,
I'm just letting it be known that's not me, bro.
No,
It's
nigga, you
just the way you're
scared.
saying it. It's the way you're saying
Yes, I'm
it.
scared, my G. Yes. Well, I'm supposed to not say I'm
Oh,
scared.
shit,
Yes, I am
forgot.
scared,
I
bro.
got two women right here, especially my wife.
Yeah, look at you. See,
She
you
gonna-
ain't even,
Oh,
she ain't even paying around.
you
You know what I mean?
bastard.
Look at me,
boy.
I'm looking straight. I'm not looking on the
Sorry,
side.
you
Okay
don't
with
even
the
realize
emotions part, but back up off the hormones, bro.
I try to switch lanes. I can't even look on her side. I was like, huh? I can't even
Yeah,
Yes.
no, you
I gotta
surrounded.
block her off.
It's not a safe place for you.
I
Right?
knew what I was saying consciously. That's all I'm gonna say. I paid attention to surroundings.
That's a thinking man right there.
I usually think before I speak, but I don't.
Normally?
You
Not today.
Really?
I do.
Oh.
I do think about it.
Isaac got caught.
Oh my God.
Look, all I'm saying is, don't let your emotions get in the way. Don't pull each other hair out and
Oh man.
just talk to each other. Just don't say like that, baby. she make me laugh. But no, 640. Forget you, Kay. Shout out to Kay. I love her, man.
Wow.
I love her for that.
Good looking.
Timed
Good looking.
Like,
Yeah, man. I think you need to let the conversation go.
Next
dog.
subject.
Yeah, I think we need to go to the next subject, CJ,
All right,
man.
all right.
You know,
All right.
oh my God.
Shout out to the ladies.
ladies, I love
Oh,
you. Rob,
yeah.
love all y'all. All right.
I love
I'm about to
that.
get header messages off of
I
this.
don't know about
Oh, you
CJ,
ain't
but your
going to
man's
bed
Rob
tonight.
love y'all, ladies.
But, all right, next subject.
Funny.
Most of y'all might say no, but I gotta ask this question. Would you delete your social media for the sake of the relationship?
I'm gonna let her go first.
Yeah.
Oh, me?
Ladies first, yeah.
Well,
Kate, you too.
I feel if it was a issue, yes,
Yeah.
of course.
I don't.
If it brought problems to the point where we like on the verge of like, I'm over this, of course.
I agree.
What you think?
What are you doing on social media that's causing that?
That's what I was gonna say.
Hold that thought, because I was just about to say the same thing. Man, look, it's not social media. Clearly, it's
You're
not.
right.
The relationship between two people, somebody's bringing in the issues, period. So if it's social media, you feel like him or her or whomever got too many people commenting, liking, you a little too flirty on pictures or whatever, that's, you know what I mean? That's not social media. That's that person. Because if I'm not on social
about to say
media,
something
I'm
like
gonna I'm gonna do the same thing if I'm in Walmart, Target, church, work. You know what I mean? What's gonna be the difference?
That y'all got some great minds. Y'all, that was great. I appreciate that. That was good.
Yeah.
What you got to say, CJ?
What I gotta say?
Uh-huh.
I believe you delete your social media for like 30 days. Do like a little fast.
My God.
A little fast.
Do like a little-
Nigga, did you just back out?
I'm just saying.
Just back out.
I'm saying y'all pray with each other,
My man's. This ain't the safest answer in the world.
Boy, oh boy. What's your opinion?
My opinion is, if you think social media is the problem, clearly there's some trust issues going on.
Exactly.
And what the hell are you doing on social media that's causing the problems?
Exactly.
Right.
And
Exactly.
bringing up that
Yeah.
kind of issue.
I just saw this on Twitter. I just want to ask y'all the same question.
Yeah, it's a person
Right.
making bad decisions. It's,
True, but
I don't think deleting your social media altogether would totally clear that up. Like, yeah, that would physically get rid of that,
You're right.
but not mentally. Like, it's still there.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that sounds.
Some people got trust issues too. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Some
I
people,
mean, if it do clear something up, it'll clear something up for that person that had that particular issue, but nothing's changed.
But it's
right?
like,
But
if,
like he said,
if somebody got
you
trust
gonna do it
issues,
anywhere.
yeah.
like for instance, I delete my social media, but you still got trust issues. So you accuse me of doing other things.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Or I'm just a flirty, I'm just not trustable type of person. I delete my social media. I'm still going to be that type of person.
Mm-hmm.
Like social media don't make or break you.
That's
You
true.
see what I'm saying?
Yes, it ain't supposed to.
But I feel like sometimes, like, you know that person is like that. And if you decide to get into a relationship with that person and then now it's a problem for you, but you knew that beforehand. So why wasn't it addressed, or why didn't you just leave that person alone from the beginning?
This is why you date to collect data, as our pastor would say.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
who date for real now?
That's the problem.
That's a real question
That's
because
a
I
real problem.
never
Fault.
see people date.
That's
like
a real problem. Like,
nobody dates no more.
And
Like
that's why they are
the movie's whack.
You're
Dinner
miserable.
is whack.
You're
Like I
miserable.
don't know why. I don't
You're
know why people
miserable.
don't do that anymore.
You're miserable. As far as I'm concerned, like if you have an issue with, if I like right now in this day and age, if I was not married, this is a hypothetical woman. You know who I'm talking to. If I was not married and I tried to approach a girl and we started talking and I said, well, you know, I figured maybe we stay in tonight and I cook you dinner and we watch a movie, it's not gonna be the thought of, oh, cook me dinner. He think he's slick. He want to Netflix and chill. And I literally done cooked you a freaking meal and now you looking stupid. So when we chilling, then I might kick you out the house because
Yeah, you can't do that this day and age. Like
It's
people
horrible.
don't think that that's all it's gonna be
it's
anymore.
horrible.
Like
And then you be like later on social media, where all the good dudes at?
but you know what?
The dude that
Also
cooked you
something.
dinner.
Of
did, of
course,
course,
right.
meal.
In my house.
Right. Something else
Now I
that
gotta eat
keeps
this food by
coming
my
up
damn self.
is who's paying on these first dates and
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I never,
dates, like
I never understood that. Yeah.
You know, you know what? And that's another issue because you don't know how to date, you don't know how to let it flow. Like there's ultimatums as soon as y'all get in that car. So I'm not paying for anything. We're going to see what I want to go see. We're going to eat what I want to go eat. If we do go shopping, we're only going in certain stores. And yeah, I only drink Merlot.
oh.
That's a lot.
But it's what happens.
It's a real big grocery list.
I don't get to know you. All
Just
I
let
get
me
to know is
do-
what I'm getting ready to pay for.
This let me do 100 on 94. I just throw you out the car. That's how you like about that. How you like that?
194.
Put you out the car.
Boy, that's a lot of lane switching. Oh my
Yeah, man,
God.
but
You can't take women serious, man. I mean, you can't.
whoa,
take
whoa, 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 whoa!
I want to live. I want to live.
Whoa!
I want to live.
Hey,
You
hey,
picked the
your
perfect
man's
day to be
Rob did
making
not
these
say any of this.
comments.
No, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say it like that.
Say
Whoa!
How
anything.
Hey, for the record, me and Jimmy been chilling this whole
No, I
episode.
didn't say that.
For the
I was-
record.
that by myself.
Now I'm saying these new
How
people be chill.
does he pick the day? The day that I come on here to be acting a fool.
I'm not saying
You
nothing.
can't take women serious.
Put your
I do
thinking
take women-
cap on.
I don't take people serious. I was saying I don't take the new people serious. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, you saying the new age women?
This anybody particular, not women.
Swing.
No, that's not what you said.
No, it's not, bro.
I'm
It's
trying
not,
to
bro.
clarify.
I mean, I got your back, but actually, I don't got your back. But you know, it's kind of not what you said, my G. Yeah, we gotta keep it real, man.
Oh, this show gonna get so
She
much
got
clout.
the good one. I'm gonna have to come back.
Look, Kate making friends.
I don't even want to give my comment now, bro. I don't know what to say.
Woo.
I apologize.
Will there be anything else that's gonna cause us not to ever see you again? Don't call me about burying no bodies.
Is y'all couch free tonight, Brandon?
Oh, come on.
Okay.
He's gonna call you from the. He's
I'll
gonna
drop
call
both
you
of
later
y'all
on and be
off.
like,
No.
Don't get dropped off at my house.
he's gonna call you from the truck later and be like, she won't let me ride up front.
Get your crybaby ass. Woo.
I mean, we got a couch out here. You can just leave them, I guess.
I think you need to
Oh,
go
no,
to the next
no.
You
subject.
can have a
CJ.
bottle of water. It's fine.
And don't let it be about women.
It's not. It's not.
It's gonna come
How
up.
about them NBA, what is they called, finals?
Huh?
She way off.
Playoffs.
She three
NBA
months.
season about to start. I think in a
Oh,
couple
it
days.
ain't even started? Jesus. how
Preseason
ended
going
it?
on.
The pre-finals.
Thank you. Something. I don't know. Anything but women, okay?
Jesus,
Go
you
ahead,
got
CJ,
to take
man.
it hard.
Go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
man.
I don't watch sports.
Go ahead, bring us into the next subject.
I keep the
CJ,
comment to
man.
myself. But
Please.
Wow.
I love you.
Yeah,
You know, with all these moves, everything, and Jimmy Butler wanted to get traded, all the fiasco. So I'm trying to ask you guys, like, what is like the top 8 teams that's gonna be in the playoffs on each conference?
There's no telling. Don't nobody even know what they want to do as a player.
Nah.
Nobody knows what they want to do. Nobody. Kawhi Leonard just apologized for something that we all knew that he was stupid for even doing. He just now apologizing and crying, and nobody knows what they want to do. This is the most unsure bunch of NBA players I've ever seen in my life.
They sensitive. That's all.
Rob?
Well, I kind of agree because I was talking to my cousin earlier about John Wall to a degree. You know, 1 minute he a grown man. You know what I'm saying? When with the rumors came, what was that? Like the light just blinked for no
Perhaps
reason. on
John
it.
Wall is one of the anointed. Maybe we should.
Yeah. My bad. You know what I mean?
You talking about
But
John
anyway,
Wall? Like,
yeah,
oh,
but
yeah.
John
Jesus.
Wall was saying basically he can party and drink and have fun if he want to. He a grown man in one statement. Then in the next statement, he's saying he feel like his NBA career ain't gonna be complete if he don't win an NBA title.
Isn't that everybody's NBA
Shoot, not with the
career?
Yeah,
Wizards,
but
you ain't.
You partying and having fun.
You're not working on your
You're
game.
not even really working on your game.
You know,
really,
I
bro.
could have agreed with that statement if it was toward how most NBA players, or excuse me, let me take that back, how a good amount of NBA players sometimes get in trouble over the silliest things, whether it be marijuana or drinking too much. If you simply saying I'm grown enough to be able to do my thing and still be professional, then I got you.
But then I look at it like
The
this.
switch up is crazy.
For the last,
Yeah, it is crazy.
I can't even tell you how many years the farthest the Wizards has gotten is to the second round.
Right.
Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You just finally started to work on your mid-range last season.
Like literally the only thing that people
And
talk about.
he
from
been in the league for
beginning
like
of the
what, 8,
season.
7,
He been
8
in
years
the
prior.
league about 8 years now.
That's
You know what I
it.
mean? I
Right.
look at it like you got some people. You got your Kobe Bryants, your LeBron, your KDs, your Steph, and you can look at them and tell they take it very serious.
Exactly.
These is the winners. These is the legends. These is the people who you get mad at seeing them in the finals all the time, or the players or the teams that's always in the talks at the end. But it's a reasons in real reasons why. John Wall, my G. I'm just not seeing it. You know what I mean? Like you got to take this craft a little bit more serious, dog. Like a lot of these players, man, I feel like came in, they only work on a part of the game that's already good. You see what I'm saying? Like you're already a great passer, but you getting even better at that. Huh? I don't know,
mid-range.
man. I think the Celtics is serious. Of course,
think
Golden
so.
State gonna be in the mix. I want to see what's gonna go on with the Lakers. Definitely now that Jimmy Butler want to get traded and he causing all this fiasco lately. I honestly don't think Melo helped Houston like that. I think Houston falls to probably like the 3rd seed probably now.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see what's going to happen with Portland with Dame, him and
Yeah.
CJ. You know what I mean? Is
Yeah.
they time running up? They didn't really get
yeah.
nobody this offseason, did they?
Nah. They ain't made no type of moves other than draft picks.
I think that all these what's going on right now, it's gonna be ugly in the mug for them trade-ins around February.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
I'm
God.
really lost to see why Milwaukee didn't try to get anybody with the Greek freak.
Right.
I don't think you know what. I feel like Milwaukee is one of them teams that's literally trying to like stay on building on their own. They don't want nobody.
They so used to be mediocre.
Yeah, but I think that with the coaching now, and not to say that Jason Kidd has done anything spectacular, but you do see a difference. I think there's something in that he's really trying, and the organization themselves are really trying to explore. And they're not trying to have anything tainted like a lot of the teams who are,
But see, that's
I'll
why
say
you don't,
desperate. They're kind of desperate because they feel
you
like
don't
I gotta
do a
figure
lot of
something
trading,
out.
but you got to find that one. Remember, we was like that.
Yeah, we were.
But then we had to make that one big trade and got Sheed.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Milwaukee,
Right at the
y'all gonna have to
deadline, yeah.
figure something out. After a while, it's gonna have to be for real one trade
Right.
somewhere down the line. Like no championship team, like outside of maybe Golden State in the last 17 years, just did it on draft.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like Shaq was traded to the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Like the Spurs did it to a degree. If you really want to think about it,
Yeah, they did.
maybe the Spurs and Golden State.
I
But
don't
like,
know. Do we know that if the Spurs really wanted to, because after, if Kawhi Leonard had never expressed leaving, do you think it really would have even been trading with the Spurs at all?
I don't know.
I don't think so. No.
I honestly think that his situation alone caused enough fiasco.
Ain't his uncle did all that? I heard some rumors like that. I don't know how true it is. Y'all heard
I
something
don't
like
know.
that?
I ain't heard of that one.
I think his uncle was like his manager or something. And
I
like
don't know.
he forced all this issue.
I
You know
just,
what I'm
I
saying?
just really
So-
feel like,
Because Kawhi is so laid back. Man.
yeah,
He
like
it's
that's what
whatever.
was baffling me about it,
And
and
that's
was
why
kinda
everybody was
putting a
saying,
bad
like,
taste in people's mouths.
His
like,
uncle was doing all the talking. I'm like, Kawhi ain't really never did no complaining. It's like, bro, now all of a sudden you got a problem with the Spurs?
Right.
Who go to? Man, hold on. They've been winning since 1999. For 19 years.
Exactly.
Nobody ever had an issue with the
you know,
Spurs.
I mean,
dog.
literally, they are one of the teams besides our own personal beef, as far as the cheating that went down.
Oh,
between us
yeah.
and the Pistons.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. We need a
honest-
show to. Hold on, I just gotta stop you, dog. Because
Yeah,
you
oh,
brought
yeah,
up
I
old
have
rooms,
to,
my
I
G.
had to.
You brought
Oh,
up
you
old
did.
rooms.
I had
Yeah,
to.
bro.
We need
I
a
had
whole
to.
show dedicated to that
Dedicated.
05 finals,
Oh,
dog.
I got you.
Because I was in a place,
you.
I was in a place where not only I was like super happy, I was with my godparents at the time, so I was super happy. I was watching the finals,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
was
like,
too.
we are getting ready to win another one. And then Ginobili, big nose ass, did something.
Oh, the grabbing on rip from bowling. Oh,
And
man.
I'm just
dog.
like-
yeah, we need a whole show, bro.
Like after a while,
I got
I had
you.
to
We
turn
need a
the
whole show,
television off,
dog.
and I was so mad that like I was still
Left the door
going
open.
off. My godparents had to scream at me from the other room. Brandon, go to bed, let it go. I was just ticked. Like, dog, they just literally cheated us out of our. That was us.
That was us.
Yeah.
Like we just can't have nothing. Like,
Nah.
but back to what I was saying with the Spurs in particular. There's always that. This team is getting ready to go to the finals. That team is getting ready to go to the finals. And without a doubt, somebody somewhere along the line says, but don't count out the Spurs. Because whether it's between every 2, every 3, every 4, whatever, they're going to get a championship.
Yeah.
It's just going to happen. And
Mhm.
it's like,
I think they average a championship every 4.5 years.
There you
or
go.
3.5
Yeah, yeah.
years.
There you go.
Every
There
four.
you go.
99.
Every 4. Yep.
Yep.
so it's kind of like, bro, where is there a problem? Because we're talking about Popovich.
And he was checked. The crazy thing is, Coach Pop was checking on him every.
Yeah, and see,
No
that's what
matter
I'm
what.
saying. I heard the rumors that it was his uncle creating these issues.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you got that. I don't know. I don't want to wish bad or speak on situations I don't know about, but we see it all the time. Sometimes you get that one manager, that one family member, excuse me, that one person in these talented entertainers or athletes' ears.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And making them become toxic. Now nobody don't want to deal with it.
Is Lonzo's manager LeVar Ball?
Ball. They dad is everything.
He
I'm
did everything,
dad,
bro. He
I'm
dad,
manager,
GM,
he
coach.
brother,
I wake you up in the
he
morning.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
Right.
He baby mama.
I'm possibly convinced.
he coach.
Right.
possibly convinced that there might be some. I'm just playing, but seriously, like I'm surprised a guy like Magic.
What pick?
But then Magic is probably on that tip of let me mind my business because as far as son to father, that's something I'm definitely not gonna get into. But as far as general manager to player, I feel like at least once in a while pull him to the side and say, sooner or later you're gonna have to take control of your own destiny, whether you with me or not, because he gonna screw you over and you are never gonna be able to see your full potential. And whatever that is, you don't know what it is because your dad is constantly in the way.
Exactly.
And so, I get where there might be an initial love, but I feel like he's got that Joe Jackson mentality.
Oh yeah.
And it's
I mean,
just
but see, that's
horrible.
different though because Joe still played the background. LeVar something totally different. He want to be direct right there.
Yeah, he even created.
He was on interviews on Sports Center before his sons was. But I never even heard Lonzo say not one word.
Right.
And LeVar was like on interview number 12.
Right.
Huh? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But, like you said, man, eventually, if not Magic, hopefully somebody that's a legend or whomever that he really respect, tell him.
Or
If
somebody,
not, you know what I mean?
you know what? It might
know?
take somebody that LeVar really respect.
I don't know. I
I
just
don't
don't
know
like the
about- I don't
fiasco,
know.
man. But
I know either, especially LeBron James in that team. On that team, that's not gonna make it even better if he try to.
Well, see, LeBron probably. I really don't like the LeBron LA situation. I just really think that was more business and personal on LeBron's end than like
It was, but
really
It
thinking
was.
about the
but
organization.
the way that he
you know
is,
what I mean?
the way
Yeah.
that he is about team, he's gonna say something. It's gonna come up because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
gonna. Here's why. It's gonna show in Lorenzo's game that something is off or something is not
Lonzo.
where it needs to.
said Lorenzo.
Excuse me.
Right.
Zoe. It's gonna show up in Zoe's game, and after a while, LeBron gonna be like he is with any team member with any team he's with. All right. Clearly, I know what's going on. We gonna do this one strike thing where I'm just gonna say fix it, and then after that, my supposed powers that everybody say that I have,
Yeah.
you don't want me to use those because trust me, I got 10 times way more power.
Ain't no telling. The only
Then
thing
LeBron
is the Lakers organization is probably the richest outside of Boston in all sports. When it comes, you see what I'm saying? Like they've been in the NBA Finals every decade since the 40s. Whether
True.
they lost or won.
True.
Like literally since the 40s.
True.
You see what I'm
But
saying?
there's
So
never been nothing this foolish on
but
their
it's also
team.
never was no social media either that's hyping it. You see what I'm saying? Like this is
Okay.
a different era we live in.
Okay.
This LeVar, whatever his name, situation.
Okay. Okay.
It's like you like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? You rolling the
That's
dice a little
social.
bit.
Okay, I get you.
You know what I mean?
Because
You
the most
rolling
you
the
would
dice.
get about a bad player is a couple of news instances, but they keep him or they bench him. Okay, I see what you're talking about.
Nowadays,
Yeah, Lonzo's
man,
a quiet player,
Okay,
man.
I
I
see
don't
what you're
think
talking about.
LeVar doing all the
nowadays,
dang on talking, man.
I mean, but nowadays, man, you got to really still just look at it. Like, we go see what's going to go on, like, around All-Star break. How much wildness this dude LeVar gonna do and say. And hopefully it's not a lot. Because I
Right.
still feel like it's more disrespect, not to LeBron, but to, like, all the other people, the other rookies, the other no-names,
Yeah.
the other bigs, warmers, and, you know what I mean? Because, like, now you got LeVar, you got Lonzo, and LeBron. Plus Magic Johnson.
Right.
You see what I'm
So
saying?
huge superstars, like the biggest name of basketball.
Then this is
you
like
know?
the richest franchise in all basketball.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But we'll see.
We'll see.
Who you got, though, CJ?
On the West, I got Golden State,
Uh-huh.
LA, Utah, Portland, OKC. Who else? Minnesota. I ain't gonna say Minnesota. No, I ain't gonna say Minnesota.
Attention. I ain't even been.
I'm not gonna say Minnesota because Jimmy gone within 2 weeks. I'll give him 2 weeks for him to be in Minnesota, and he out of there.
Jimmy
Houston. Can't forget about Houston. Did I say
Mm-hmm.
him twice?
No.
Nah.
Houston. That's number 6.
I'm curious to see what's going to happen with them Spurs. Nah.
Spurs will be like number 6 or 7 seed, I think.
It's curious. This is Pop's first time without having a for real superstar on his team.
Mm-hmm.
He got an all-star, but like without a superstar. Remember, they were saying Kawhi was a superstar before he got injured.
Right.
Back-to-back defensive player of the years and then finals MVP.
But those players that you're speaking of that he doesn't have anymore, that's who he started out with, and they wasn't squat then. And
Well, no, I can't say that because Ginobili, he was like an overseas legend.
right,
Tim came in like the number 1 draft pick, and he
right,
led
but
them
I'm
to a
saying-
title.
But I'm saying whether number 1 or number
And they
22,
built their
I'm just
team through
saying-
draft picks.
I'm just saying they built it though.
Yeah, they built it, but
They
them
wasn't-
players still was winners before they got there.
They was winners, but as
what I'm
far as
saying.
them coming together, there was no guarantee of them doing anything.
It's never a guarantee.
So
though.
that's why
No,
I'm
it's never
saying we can't just say
They ain't
like you
guaranteed
said.
the
I'm
Warriors.
interested. I'm interested because that I can see
interested.
Popovich. I can see
Yeah.
Popovich still doing what he do and possibly bringing.
I want to
something.
see what's gonna happen with DeMar. Do he take that as a spit in the face from Toronto and try to show us he can go to the next level by himself this season?
I would hope so.
You know what I'm saying? DeRozan. See if he try to squeeze in, 3-point game. See if he go just take over, show some aggression.
Do we even know that the fact of him being quiet didn't mean that he didn't want to leave?
The way he was talking, like he really didn't. It was like more like a spit in the face.
Yeah, I don't think
Like
he
they
really
was
wanna
already
leave.
discussing him staying there, and then all of a sudden you woke up and it's just a business.
I just really feel like that's one of the biggest issues with NBA players and NBA fans. No NBA player is subject to stay with any particular team. Like it's not a subject. It
See, that's
doesn't-
the thing too, bro. I gotta like throw some cherries on top of that cake you making because I'm agreeing, bro.
I mean, I just don't
I'm
understand
agreeing.
why people catch such a big how dare you go, bruh? Do you know if this was this person's choice? Because not everybody is that superstar where they have that choice.
That no trade clause.
You
know
literally
what I
can
mean?
wake up and say, I'm a Spur. And in 2 weeks, you can be D-Leagued, G-Leagued, or you can go to another team where you never see the court again.
or just
It's-
not in the NBA,
or
no
just
more.
not in the NBA anymore.
Right.
For you to
Washed
think
up.
Straight
that I
up,
have,
man.
like I really got this in the bag, I do not.
That's why I always said when LeBron went on TV and went to Miami, I never had an issue with it.
I didn't.
The only small issue I had was him going on TV and announcing it. But even he admitted that was a mistake. You see what I'm saying? I feel like, man, if you go leave, just leave. You don't owe you don't owe them nothing. We'll get mad at LeBron. We'll turn around and get mad at KD. But won't say a word when Boston get rid of goddamn Isaiah Thomas and he played one day at the same day his sister got killed.
Exactly.
Okay.
We don't say nothing when they get rid of him though.
That's what they're under the
Fair.
rug.
We
too.
don't say nothing when DeMar DeRozan
Fair.
give his all to Toronto.
Oh.
He was just a free agent 2 years ago. He decided to stay there.
Right.
He missed out on, I think they said $40 million. And then they just up and trade the dude because they felt like they can get better with Leonard. Then it's a business then. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's personal with everybody. Man, no, dog.
Fair enough.
For real, I don't like it.
Fair enough.
Neither.
Well done, sir.
That was
Fair
good. I
enough.
like that.
Well done, sir. Like
But
that.
yeah, I think Spurs. I think they gonna do okay. They're not gonna be the same team, of course. They got DeMar in there. They still got the old LaMarcus. They got LaMarcus on there. Pau Gasol.
It's time for Paul Gasol to give it up, bro.
Oh yeah, just like Ginobili, he need to give it up too. Tony Parker
He's
need
still
to give
playing?
it up. Huh?
Ginobili still?
No, he's retired.
Man.
I'm saying just like Ginobili, he need to give it up.
Right, bro. Oh, man. He was on some bullshit.
And what's that point guard they had? He just tore his ACL.
Straight. Who? You talking about Patty Mills?
No. Janae Murray.
I don't know what that is, fam.
What?
He's a starting point guard.
Why is
Dejanay Murray, I think.
Why is he a Dejanay?
I don't know.
Is he foreign or something?
Nah, he's from Seattle.
Then
Seattle, Washington.
again, why? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did it.
Who y'all think getting the Rookie of the Year, the MVP, Most Improved, and Defensive Player of the Year?
Rookie is DeAndre
No. I'm taking
Aiken. I think I pronounced his name
that
wrong.
back. Take that back. I don't know. I don't know none of these people right now.
Okay.
It's shaky.
That's fair enough, because I really don't know the
The
rookies.
NBA
like that
is so
either.
shaky, like you can't even pay attention to these new people. Like it's too much going on. I want to pay attention like it used to be, but I can't. Like it's too much going on.
Right.
Like the midlife or the old heads, whoever, they making it literally about them. Like, yeah, we just picked him up from this college. Whatever. Listen, this is about me. Like I can't. I don't know. So until people start playing and hopefully whatever rookie that somebody picked up gets off the bench and does something incredible, well, I'm not really gonna be able to pay attention to you. Sorry.
Right.
I think. Oh yeah.
No, I was agreeing with what you're saying.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
No, I'm agreeing exactly with you.
I
really don't know the rookies. You know what I mean?
don't
Like I
know.
usually definitely like the last 5 to 6 years. I really don't start seeing the rookie thing until like around All-Star break.
Mm-hmm.
Then I get a feel to who really doing something. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
my man's Mitchell this year. I didn't get a feel to
Donovan
like
Mitchell, I
around,
love that. That's
yeah,
my
I didn't
boy.
get a. I actually got him winning Most Improved Player this year, just on strength on how he played in the playoffs.
And the crazy thing, I think he scored over 20-some points per game as a rookie, maybe less than that, but he was balling.
He was clowning.
And he put Utah on his shoulders, and they made the playoffs. They beat
Yeah, I think I
OKC
got
in the
him,
playoffs.
man.
Most improved, yeah. He gonna score like 20. He gonna have to score 24 points. in a
Average.
game. Yeah. They got Rudy Gobert on the team, so they gonna be straight, man. Utah gonna be straight. Rookie of the year. What do we say? Rookie of the year. MVP. Ooh, I got between LeBron and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I got between Greek Freak and KD.
KD. Okay, KD.
I think KD really about to prove something this year, dog. Definitely watching that little bull stuff. Max, my man, I can't pronounce his name for nothing. You know what I'm talking
Max
about.
Kellerman.
Yeah, basically saying he's not even a top 5 player no more.
Oh yeah.
Like, no, bro. And then the logic all messed up. Like, none of the logic you saying don't even make no forms of sense. It's like, nah, I think he then watching the interview with him, how he took it disrespect when he didn't get no votes for the Defensive Player of the Year, when he led the league in blocks for 2 months and then led the league in totals for 3. Plus his turnover ratio was good. On top of forced turnover ratio was good.
Right.
So it's like, bro, you can't even logically. Like, you can hate, you cannot be a fan, but logically using the stats, it don't make sense. So I honestly think he about to go out and clown, man.
Right. I think so.
Westbrook and Harden. Harden was so close that I think it's gonna be like, I'll be damned if they take it from me.
You know what I think
He
that's
did
going to
win.
stop
He
them?
did win MVP.
He won last year.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, MVP and no ring. Depending on the type of player
Look,
you can pop.
it's
I'm just saying.
not-
Depending
it's
on the
not
type of player,
Harden.
you might be able to take that. But then I say Westbrook because I don't know. Maybe I want to say there's gonna be a difference in him this year, as far as his attitude.
Bro, you know it's not going to be. Like, you know it's not going to be, man. Like, I gave up that whole 2 years ago, bro. Trust me, man. 2 years ago,
I just
had
don't
to
want
just
to. I
look in the
just don't
mirror,
want to say
man.
LeBron because I know people gonna look at. Of course, you said LeBron. I just feel like LeBron. No matter if you like him or not, it's gonna be LeBron.
He'll be in the
You know
he'll
what I'm
be in the
saying?
discussion, but I honestly don't think LeBron trying to be MVP this year. I don't think he gonna go out there and
That's the point. That's
Well,
how it
see-
starts. That's how it starts. He
Uh-uh,
wasn't
because-
trying to do this. He wasn't trying to do that, and he gets it.
the only way you can really get MVP when you LeBron, you gotta be top 2 in that conference. When you LeBron, like the
Is that gonna be impossible?
right now with that roster, yes, we gotta keep it real.
Okay.
Now, if they make some trades or something, you never know. You know what I mean? NBA is fishy. Looking at that roster, man, that's barely a 7 seed. We have to keep it real.
I'll say about a good 5th or 4th seed.
Do that.
Man, that's about a 7th.
No, they a 4th seed, man.
In the West, no, that's about a 7. Definitely if you still
As
saying,
far, okay, you saying
If
as
you-
far as
if you saying,
standards,
like-
as far as West standards?
if you saying like, OKC still gonna be in the mix.
Yeah,
You
like-
still saying like, of course we know Golden State at the top, and then we still saying Houston gonna be what, 2nd or at the top
Third.
also
I say
still
no,
3rd.
no. I'll say about 3rd. Who you say 2nd?
third, fourth.
I said 3rd.
It's gonna be a nice little fight.
It's gonna be a dog.
We assuming Utah about to get better.
Hopefully.
They will get better.
They waited to the second round last year, right?
They beat OKC in the first round.
It's OKC. it's just Russell.
No,
you
they
got
got PG.
You can't do that to my man's Paul George.
Yeah,
No,
he
hold
balling
on,
out.
hold on. When I say they just got Russell, I mean Russell literally just goes out there like it's just Russell. Clearly has a team.
See, that's why he ain't gonna win no MVP, bro.
Yeah,
so-
yo, I don't know why you put him in
I
the
put him
first
in there
place.
because I keep hoping that he'll wake up and say, "Oh, that's right. There's 4 other people on court."
I don't think that's how that works.
It'd be nice, but you know,
That's my boy though.
Who you got as defensive player of the year, CJ?
Chris Paul.
He's a good defensive player. I don't think he gonna be a DPOY. Nah, I would say between Rudy Gobert,
I think Rudy going back to back.
healthy wise, Kawhi.
Hefty.
That's what I said, healthy wise. Don't laugh at me when I say this.
I have no choice.
Go ahead.
Andre.
Who, Drummond?
Yeah.
Nigga, dollar.
No, Andre Drummond. I think Andre good better.
What was his ratings last year? I can't remember.
I can't believe you actually going that far.
He got like 2 blocks. He got like 1.5, 2 blocks a game. About 14, 15 a game. 14, 15 rebounds a game.
How many steals totals he had? I think it was like 50. I can't remember.
I can't
was
remember. It was in the top.
I'm not gonna say.
You want to say Andre?
I wouldn't say Andre, but I think he'll probably finish in like in the top 10
Okay. Yeah,
on defensive rebounding alone.
yeah.
If he lead the league in rebounding again, then you get them little perks. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Rudy go back to back it though. If not Rudy, I think Joel Embiid might surprise some folks,
Yeah.
and I think Greek might actually do it. The
Who's
conference-
really
man.
fighting for rebounds now? Nobody's literally rebounding.
who fighting for rebounds? We got Drummond. Of course, we got
Cat. We got Cat.
Cat. We got Jordan. You know what I'm saying? All those who quote unquote want to be big men. You know.
Jesus Christ. Don't nobody want to rebound. That's the biggest problem with.
Hey, Clint Capella might get in there. He
Clint
might.
Cabella, yep, you're right. He
Okay.
want to rebound.
All right,
Clint.
he want to rebound.
You
When
got
he can
Draymond
get to the
Green.
hole.
You can't
Oh,
you can't
Draymond.
ignore
Can't forget about
Draymond.
him. Can't
Fan
forget
or
about
not, you can't ignore that. Let me see.
Draymond.
Mm-hmm.
What's my man's who play in Orlando? I keep forgetting his name.
The fact we got.
Nah.
The fact
You
we
don't
gotta
think
look
so?
for
Not
these
Nicola.
people.
Nicola.
The fact
What's
we
his
gotta
name? They
look for these
center. They
people.
center.
No, not
No,
him.
The
not
fact
him.
we gotta
Not
look for
Buick
these
Trick.
people.
Come on,
not
man.
The
Buick.
fact that we
No.
have to
He's
look for
averaging
these
about
people.
what 11.
That's rebounds.
He just asked about rebounds.
The
No.
fact that we have to look for
He
these
not.
people.
He not on defensive player of the year.
Oh no, I thought he was just talking about rebounds.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
Oh,
that
the top
was
rebound.
all.
I ain't talking
It's
about
gonna be-
defensive, bro.
Oh, DeAndre Jordan and DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, I'm just
DeAndre
talking about
Jordan.
people who doing rebounding.
The Andres.
The Dre's.
The Dre's. Yeah.
We see y'all out here.
That's what I'm thinking about
This
it.
is a chronic situation.
All right, man, we got to do it. We got to be some homers right quick.
Okay.
How far is the Pistons going, bro?
6, between 6 to 8. Oh, he's trying to say the Pistons ain't gonna make it. He
Oh,
a
let him
Cavs
talk.
fan.
No.
He a Cavs
I'm
fan.
laughing.
He a
Hold
LeBron
on,
fan.
Hold on. My man.
I mean, it's great to dream big, but
Oh, y'all trying to. Oh.
What happened?
You should have seen her facial expression
Like
when I
she
say the
did
Pistons.
whole, you remember the little dog off that little show we used to watch on Boomerang? She
On Boomerang.
did that whole thing.
Courage. Not
Where's
courage.
your childhood?
All that. No, he do. I mean, no. Oh my God. Go ahead.
Jesus.
My bad.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
No, I will give us 6
Okay.
if we listen.
Okay.
You know we're hard-headed. That's why. We're hard-headed. All our teams are hard-headed. We don't listen.
Hey, I ain't had the Pistons make the playoffs last year, and they didn't make the
because
playoffs.
we hard-headed.
I knew
Man,
either.
I feel like
I knew
this.
Reggie Jackson was gonna get injured. I knew Andre wouldn't go. You know.
Hard-headed. We hard-headed. Every
This is the
team
year
hard-headed.
that's no excuse. It's going to be the time to get rid of Drummond and Reggie. We got to keep it real,
Reggie
dog.
gotta go.
Reggie been having to go.
Oh yeah.
But Drummond going to have to probably leave too.
Are we
bum
are
bum.
we gonna be able to allow Ish Smith to get to his potential, or are we gonna play with him like we play with everybody else we get?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So busy trying to hold on to Jackson.
Because my God,
He's so busy holding on to the
Hold
ball
on.
for 20 seconds.
Let him speak on it, man.
'Cause
We
my
gotta let
God.
him. We gotta let him speak on it.
watching the game, you are just sitting there like, Pass the ball. Pass the.
Here we go.
Why are you putting it through your legs?
Here we go. Go. Look,
Why
look, there
you-
he go.
Don't. He
Hey,
just
hey,
lost the
wait,
ball
hold on.
trying to put it through his legs.
I'm gonna let him say everything we saying, and I'm gonna be Reggie Jackson.
You just lost the ball. Now you're getting it back. You're out of bounds. I can't believe the referee didn't see that. Great, and you missed.
Oh, I got it again.
All right. Wait, no, hold on. This is ready. What play are you doing? Because you're not going to pass the ball. Now,
the funniest face
when-
The me play.
now, when Ish Smith get on court, move that way.
The ball
There you go,
moving.
baby. Move that way. There
The
you go.
players
Wait,
more
go that-
involved.
Go that way. Never mind.
More energy on
I'll
the
take
court.
Yep.
But you know
You
what?
literally don't want to check him because you can feel, you know something.
I knew it was gonna be a problem. But I knew it was gonna be a problem with Reggie Jackson when we first got him on strength that he felt like he in year 2 that he was supposed to be starting over Russell Westbrook.
Wait.
Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
remember that.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. 1 second. That was around the time when we finally saw, because James Harden was the first one to bring up how Russell does not believe that he has a team. Russell left, Reggie left, and then finally KD left. Now, hold on. Let me get this out because I see your face. Let me get this out.
No, go ahead.
Who got the better deal? James. Who actually improved? James. Who did? Forget you. I know you did something. I'll deal with you later. Who didn't have to improve, but we still didn't like the fact that he went over to the team that just beat him? Kevin. But Reggie is like, oh, cool. Get to go to Joe Dumars today. Bruh, you're on a team. You have to work with people. Like, you literally got to play.
We got him, and I seen the attitude was there. It just wasn't there. Like, bro, you in year 2, 3. You think you about to start over Russell Westbrook,
Right.
who at the time was already a vet and a proven all-star in the league?
Right.
And then on top of that, you play bootleg how he play. Like, you the bootleg version. Bro, we get you. You hold the ball down to 4 seconds. Then you either trying to hurry up and score, shoot an uncalled for jump shot, or trying to hurry up and get an alley-hoop assist to Drummond.
Who else?
Huh?
When we first got Reggie, who else was on the team that we were saying that should have been on court more than him?
I think we had...
Did
What's
we-
my man's name?
did we
Did
still
we
have-
have
Did we still have
the
Jennings?
little guy? No, we ain't had Jennings.
No, we ain't had Jennings at the
What was
time.
his name?
I can't remember.
He was like 5'4". I mean 6 or something like
Y'all
that.
know who I'm talking
Bynum.
about.
Did we have Bynum?
No, you talk about
Will the Bynum? Did
That's
we have
way
him? too?
Bynum.
back.
That was before.
Oh, that's way
you saw
back.
recent? You
No, I'm
say-
talking about when we
When
first,
got Reggie, there was somebody else that should have been point guard at the time, and they just kept putting Reggie on there.
not Will Bynum, because I think Will Bynum
Will
was
was
long
way
gone.
back.
Will
Will
was
was
long
supposed
gone
to be on court when Stuckey was on court.
Oh my God, let's
Oh
not
my
talk
God, I
about
don't wanna
Stuckey,
talk
dog.
about that. No, I don't
We
wanna
gotta
talk
leave. Oh man,
Jesus Christ! If Stanley Johnson don't get his game together, he gonna be the next Stuckey.
He out of there.
he out of there. He don't want to even be there.
I guess
I'm
not.
hearing rumors he want to go to New York.
I guess-
Bye, bro.
Oh yeah, go to a losing team.
Right. And
I
they-
never liked his attitude too. On draft day when we first got
Porzingis-
him, I didn't like it.
Yeah, Porzingis out for the year too.
Whoever he is that was supposed to be on court, he was. That's how Reggie ended up on court. He was injured. Reggie was on court as much as he was on court because he was injured. The dude was injured, and then when we finally got the dude back, we lost him.
DJ Augustine.
Oh no, you talk about Jennings then, because remember he had went
It
out.
was
injured.
Jennings.
And we wound up. Why did we get rid of Jennings, dog?
Why
I
did
kept trying to tell everybody Josh Smith was the issue.
Why did we?
Yeah.
Yes, and why did we get rid of Jennings? Why did we get Jennings and get rid of Knight when we could have got rid of somebody else and kept Knight and had Jennings?
Right,
and then,
right. Man, Jennings was balled out before the injury, man.
As soon as
Man.
Knight went to Milwaukee, it was like,
We went on a
y'all gonna regret letting me go.
bro. We went on what a 9-game win streak after we got rid of Josh Smith.
7.
Seven?
7 and 9. Yeah.
Bro, we beat the Heat and we beat the Spurs that year in that
we
time.
were so busy trying.
And
to
Brandon Jenkins with the game winner to beat the Spurs.
Brandon
I remember
Jennings
that
was
game.
averaging, I think, 21-7 on like 50%.
Yeah, he was balling out.
We go get Reggie Jackson.
like I said, we
Oh,
hard
man,
headed from the
dog.
top to the bottom. We
That
are
organization,
hard
man.
headed. We're hard headed. We had. I don't even know how we ended up letting him go. we had Van Gundy. Come on, man.
No,
And he let him be the GM role too. That's
Well,
that's the
Gun-
Well,
worst.
that was a dumb move. One, I didn't even know he was a GM.
Yep, he was.
Van Gundy. Shaq said it best. He's the master of panic.
Think so?
Dwight
Yeah, I
Howard
think
even
so,
said it too.
dog.
He ain't said it in that way. But
He didn't say it in that way, but he
I'm about
said
to
it
say, you
also.
can't-
He
because
alluded to it.
He brought Orlando from. We didn't even pay attention to Orlando from until the Penny days. That's he brought them back from them days. Like that's when Orlando
Was it him or was it the fact that Dwight came in there and just Dwight was just that good and anybody could have controlled?
Dwight was that
situation?
good, but Dwight wasn't. Nobody could have.
man, he was one of my favorite
He
players
was
at that time.
Dwight was not as coachable as it was with Van
For
Gundy.
sure. We don't want to stay on the NBA, so I'm seeing she look like she about to fall asleep over there.
This is around the time when
My bad. I'm gonna apologize
This
for
is really
CJ
past our
since he's
bad
not.
time. Sorry, guys.
I normally hope that
Sorry,
she
baby.
closes her eyes and takes solace in the 20-minute cat nap. So
But yeah, what's y'all? Before we go on to the next topic, what's y'all top 8 for the East?
The East.
I don't have a top 8.
I got
I have
Boston.
top 2. Boston.
It don't have to be in no order, nothing like that.
Yeah,
but-
Oh
Sixers.
no, I don't got no order.
Boston and
the
Sixers.
Sixers,
That's it.
Milwaukee on default, Toronto on default. Hopefully the Wizards. I don't know what they're doing. It might
That's
be
it.
time to break up that whole unit.
You used to be able to grab Toronto because you just knew that they was coming, but Toronto was the Spurs.
Also,
knew they was
don't
coming.
forget Indiana.
Oh yeah,
Don't forget
Come on, they
Victor
got some
clowned
ballers.
last year, bro.
He did.
He clowned, and he led the league
Oh,
in
Vic.
steals.
Okay,
Bit
come
on-
back.
on-
All right, I'm back. I forgot
Oladipo.
Victor's there.
Oladipo.
Victor Oladipo.
Victor's there.
Was he most? He won the most improved.
He
right?
were most improved last
He
year.
was most improved. Most
Keep him.
improved,
Always remember the season prior. They were saying that he wasn't no help in OKC.
yep. Right.
Russ didn't have no help.
Again. Proving my point again.
It's Russ, man. But you know,
Again.
Right.
shout out to Brody, I guess. Shit.
Right.
And as far as the West is concerned, I'm curious to see the Lakers, and then it's Spurs, Rockets, Warriors. That's it. Nobody else.
Hey, Brandon, are you still a fan of the Cavs?
You son of a-
Hey man, what's going on with that Cavs Nation over there, bro?
you
Is
son
y'all
of a
still
bitch.
all in? What's going on, man?
First of all, nigga.
Oh my God, Cavs. Hey, the Cavs still out there though, bro. You don't got the Cavs?
First of all.
The Cavs still out
First
there,
of
bro.
all, First of all.
Hey,
First
hey,
of
Yeah,
all.
only
we
one
did.
player
You-
technically left.
That's not.
Only-
That's not
what's
what
going
I-
on with Cleveland?
First of all, what I said, you're not about to play me. What I said was, is that where Do you have any idea what's gonna happen to you after this podcast?
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh my way out of here.
Yeah, you run.
Oh man, yeah, them Clevelands, man. Them Cavs out there look kind of scary still, bro. Yep. Yep, they out there still.
The both of y'all.
Technically, only one guy left.
The
Yeah.
both of y'all can kiss my ass.
One team equal one player
Anyway.
equal one team.
Them Cavs.
You're driving. Anyway, all I said was
I think
that,
Cleveland is the 10th seed,
yeah,
but that's your team though.
that's not my team. That's not my team.
That quick.
That's not, kiss my ass. That's not my team.
Oh man.
I said that they could have been good had everybody played their part, but they didn't want to. So LeBron ended up doing everything again by himself.
Shout
so
out to
I'm
J.R.
with
Smith.
LeBron. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, am I with LeBron
I'm
with
actually-
this trade? I'm not happy about this, but I get why he did it from an own personal standpoint, like he said. But I really would prefer him not to be.
I'm actually
I like
like
that.
looking forward to seeing what Cleveland go do, dog.
It
The
might
ball
show up.
might the ball might move
It might show up.
Yeah.
because it was sticking with LeBron a lot. It might move. You never know.
Not by his own. It was by default.
They got Colin Sexton.
Nah, it was
Nobody else
it was
doing
sticking.
their job.
It was sticking.
Nobody
It
else
was
was
sticking.
doing their job.
No, it was sticking.
Okay.
It was sticking.
It was sticking.
He was averaging. He had to average a triple double. He had to. He had
We-
to do all the work.
And that's the thing why I'm so
Had
curious
to.
because we saying that, but if they come out this season and ball, he didn't have to do anything.
Okay. That's a fair bet.
That's what I'm saying. I'm really curious.
That's
Out
a
of
fair
all the
bet.
teams, I'm really curious to see what's going to happen with this unit. So far, they didn't break up the unit like we all thought they was. Kevin Love re-signed. We thought they was going to trade him away or he was going to go somewhere else. They still got majority of that same unit. You see what I'm saying? Outside of LeBron. So if they step up, let's see, at least get a what? I'm going to be realistic, what? A top 3 to 4 seed or something like that, dog? Because you know they not Boston off rip. You know what I'm saying? We already know the Sixers off rip. So the 3rd or 4th kind of open. If Cleveland show up, man,
Shoot, 3rd to 8th,
that LeBron had to, we got to throw that away. Fan or not, we got to keep it unbiased.
Hold on. Going back to the Pistons, have y'all ever noticed that when there's a lot of shitty East teams that we still don't do what we're supposed to do?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's ownership, though, man. If we want to be that technical, dog, it's ownership, man.
Oh, my God.
We still don't got a GM.
We actually do got a GM.
Who?
I don't know his name. I don't know his
No,
name.
I thought that we don't got a GM. I just seen. Since they fired Stan Van Gundy, we still don't got a GM.
We are by far the most unprofessional basketball
Bro.
team on earth.
We got a coach that's a coach of the year, but we don't got a
the Pistons
GM.
are unprofessional. The Lions are unprofessional. The
It's
Ravens
time
are
to get. It's
unprofessional.
time for the Forest and that
Tigers-
ownership to leave.
I think it's Detroit in general. That's
It's the owners, man.
You think it's Detroit?
Yeah.
Explain.
I'm joking, man.
The owners in Detroit is
The owners
horrible.
is horrible.
The Lions ain't won a playoff game in how many years since
20
Barry
years.
was here?
20 years. No, 25, 28.
But that's still, but the now with the whole, what's that boy name? Stafford. I feel like that's still a half and half. Whether it's been coach or it's been him. It's always been a half and half. Like, again,
I agree.
we're
But
hard-headed.
we didn't got rid of 3 coaches now.
We can't get rid of players. Look.
But they don't want to say it's Stafford. I get killed every time I bring up Stafford's
It
name.
is Stafford on a
I
lot
get
of
killed,
occasions.
but it's
and
been
then
3
it's
coaches.
everybody else.
He was throwing that underarms. They're like,
All I'm
I've
saying
never
is
seen somebody
any other
think
quarterback
before
that
they
run through 3
throw
coaches,
so
bro,
much.
they get called coaches killers. They get called a coach killer. Stafford done got rid of 3 coaches.
Because at first I was like, okay, Stafford. And then finally he got a defense. And then it was like, okay, defense. And then it's back and forth. It's always something. And it can't just be a whole collective day where everybody just does their job. Because that happens when we're damn near nitty gritty, not even being spoken about on a commercial. We'll never be one of the first teams on a commercial. Ever.
hell no.
Ever.
Unless it's on a local level.
Yeah,
Barely that.
I'm all sportsed up, man. What else we got, CJ?
Yeah, I am too. We got to talk about this Kanye, man. This Kanye fiasco. Man. We got to talk about this.
That's your man's over there, B. That's your man's.
That was my man's, though. That was my man's. I had to unfollow him. I had to unfollow him on Twitter. I had to. Go ahead.
No. I don't know. I just don't know what else to do besides pray.
Yeah.
I just don't know what else to do besides pray.
Prayer. Go on, baby. What you about to say about it?
Oh no, he got it. I said, hold on, the train passing.
I forget you.
That video.
I mean, soon as it seemed like he was redeeming himself from all the bullshit he did earlier this year, and was like just went back to Chicago and was trying to say some decent things and was trying to went on the radio crying and went on the radio making it seem like he didn't understand the meaning behind the hat and all his actions and stuff like that. Like he was really trying to be good and he didn't understand. And understand the common word I'm keep saying, understand. You see what I'm saying? He didn't understand anything, quote unquote, but yet and still he's this musical genius to let 95% of the world tell it. So he's a genius in one token. On the next token, he don't understand. Just to go on SNL and then like just totally renege on everything you just did the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
It's beyond.
It's beyond me.
It's like I was saying earlier with Trump, man. And it's funny that we talk about Kanye. It's like I really don't got no words.
He's on the same tip almost. if not already, it's like you'll hear. We have to hear what you have to say.
Right.
That's it.
But then
Kanye-
when you talking, you ain't saying nothing.
We
You
gotta hear what you
contradicting
gotta
yourself.
say. Like,
You only got
always-
half the information.
I've never seen somebody sit there and think about what they're getting ready to say, knowing that it's about to be some bullshit. Like when he
knows
was
it's some
talking,
bullshit.
when he was talking to my man's Harvey from TMZ, he's like, "Well,
He had that long ass pause. That was the longest pause I ever seen in my life.
Man, that's why I can only take a deep breath.
I
on the job.
I respect the way you feel. I'm an American, and no, just no, just no,
Right,
bro.
Kanye, bro.
You no. Just no. I listen, I tried to get with it from, the first time you went a little nutty. I understood. Personally. I got it. Okay? That's mom's. I get it. And then
But see, that's another
He
thing, man.
never
I gotta.
came back from that.
But
no,
see, I
my
gotta stop
point
y'all
is
from
that
saying
it-
that though, dog. Because at the end of the day, a lot of celebrities, and trust me, I understand. Everybody take death different. I know this firsthand. But bro, a lot of people that been in your position that done lost kids, siblings, mothers, fathers, and they don't go like, bro, you were
But
going.
that's my point.
You like, come on,
That's
my
my
G.
point.
You know what I mean?
That's my point.
And then now
And that
he
was-
never recovered. That's always the excuse for Kanye, but it's never the excuse for nobody else.
Like I was with him
No,
when he
man.
did that whole apology thing, and then you got to see where he was coming from for real. Like you saw, oh, I see what the problem is. You don't feel like you getting any love. Now it's like
you reneged on that
I
apology.
don't even know
Right,
what to do
exactly.
with you.
You
no
know what I'm
more.
saying?
What's
He
up?
don't-
What?
You
No, I'm shaking my head because
Oh.
he ridiculous.
like I just
So,
don't know what else to do with
like,
you.
I felt like he went crazy and he stayed crazy, like, and that was it.
Right.
But I feel like it's like gotten worse and worse over time.
Dude just been a walking contradiction for almost 10 years.
Have y'all seen that interview that Nick Cannon had with Vlad about Kanye?
I saw bits and pieces. I ain't see
He
all
said
of it.
that Kanye went crazy after he had a car accident. That was back in what, 2001, 2002? We had a car accident?
Well, we didn't know that Kanye West, though. We didn't get to know him until after.
And as
Yeah.
far well, you know what? The Kanye West before that was hungry, but did have some signs of some issues. Because there were some things he was taking. He was taking some things a little bit more
Serious.
serious and personal than most starving
I agree.
beginning artists would take it. You know,
I
most
agree.
starving beginning artists, if they get far enough, it's like, I'm here, and either I'm gonna be an a-hole and make sure I never go back, or I'm gonna be humble and make sure I never go back. And him, it was like, y'all gotta continue to see my struggle. Y'all gotta continue to see my pain.
That kind of
bro.
wasn't really no struggle or pain if
Bro,
you
what
pay
you
attention.
doing? Like,
Right.
okay, get here. We got it.
He just was a walking
flip-flop.
contradiction, dog.
He
The first
flip-flop
album, College Dropout.
Masterpiece.
But I'm just looking at the title. Like, bro, you're not even realizing how blessed you was to even get to college. You from Chicago. Kids don't graduate middle school there. You see what I'm saying? You was going on whole rollouts when you first came out about how you a failure. You don't know what you go do in life because you dropped out of college. When you from the south side of Chicago, when people don't even graduate middle school.
And you
Doing
studied.
the little when I was like when he first did that, I was seeing the little small signs, but I was ignoring it because I'm like, well, the music is good. I see the message, even though at the time I gotta keep it real. I was more into like 50 Cent, G Unit. You know what I'm saying? They had that wave. You know what I mean?
We
So
talked about that
I
before.
was like, man,
on
get
that
this
fast-
Kanye West shit out of here. But when I did listen to it, I'm like,
talked
this
about
this
this, yeah.
decent. But at the time where I was at 15, 16, 17, personally, I wasn't ready for like that. Even though I understood it and I liked it, that's not where my mindset was at. You see what I'm saying? It was more on what 50 Cent was telling me and Cassidy and everybody was coming out with bars and you see what I'm saying?
But
Kanye
I think that was
just
the
seemed a
reason
little
why
soft.
I think that was the reason why I stuck with him, was because all them people was coming out and, Dipset and all
Yeah,
them.
Dipset. We
like,
had, it was a
to
wave
find-
at that
you know what
time.
I'm saying, to find out that this dude is responsible for half they beats and then he's spitting like this. All right, now hold on. Wait a second, sir.
Well, not all of them.
But just
I know what you're saying.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
Like
know.
it's as far as you remember how we had that conversation about how labels had that rock year. Like there was no beating this label. Rockefeller, Dipset, it was hard to step on their toes because if you didn't want to listen to Jay-Z, you wanted to listen to Benny.
But it went from
it's just
then it went from College Dropout. Like I said, I saw the little subliminals he was saying, but I let it slide because I'm like, I see where he coming from, but it's like, bro, you gotta look on the other side, bro. You from the South Side. A lot of people not even nowhere near as fortunate that where you at. You know what I mean?
I thought that late registration was a little bit more open than College Dropout.
It was. That's what I was about to say. Then you got late registration, and then he was like expressing himself a little bit better, like the song about his mama, and you know what I'm saying? It was a little bit more substance. And I see where he was coming from, but I also started seeing he was flipping out more in interviews.
Yeah.
Little by little, I was seeing, I was like, I'm kind of not liking
that was over the awards situation, right? No awards,
It was
no
like
accolades.
years. Oh,
I think it was was it the Grammys or it was something he
Taylor Swift?
Right.
No, that was before that.
It was Alicia Keys.
It was before that.
It was something with Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys won something over him.
But also with that, I was seeing in interviews that he was saying like
Was it like 2004?
It wasn't arrogant.
2005? Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't arrogant, but it was more like, chill out, bro. You still kind of new. Like, you talking like you been in the game as a rapper for over 10 plus years. You know what I mean?
You
like,
just been as a beat maker.
You know, album number 2, what you talking about? Nas never won a Grammy.
Never.
What is you bitching about?
How is that even possible?
Or Tupac or Biggie. You know what I mean? That's a whole different debate. But then, like, I noticed throughout the albums, it was more and more small contradictions. And then Nas just blew up.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So is it our fault for ignoring it?
No, I don't want to say it's our fault.
Where would you say there was a balance?
I think the balance was like My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Stay on my head.
I'm sorry.
You gonna have to start paying rent, sir.
I got a high five on it.
That'll work. As long as there's 2 more zeros with a dot 0 to it.
A dot 00.
I need you to come on through. We can use that. No,
shit.
seriously. My Dark Twisted Fantasy was like everything.
Everything was balanced, dog.
With 808 Heartbreaks and then all the college dropouts, that was all put in one to I'm a grown man. This is who I am. I'm not going to change.
I'm over my mother.
Right.
It hurt me,
Right.
but I'm moving on with my life.
It was the poetic asshole, and I was good. I was satisfied with that.
Yeah, I like
really
that album.
was.
That was my album.
the
And then-
production, the songwriting, the mixing, the
and then
mastering.
you get Watch the Throne, and I'm like,
A year later.
it can't get no better than this.
Oh, just to ad lib on Watch the Throne. I always felt like Kanye outshined Jay for one reason. Jay-Z's that legend that's Jay-Z. But Kanye came in and showed that he can keep up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he
You
did.
see what I'm saying? He didn't disappoint on the songs.
Yes, he did.
Like, at first I went into it like Jay-Z about to murder this boy every song. You know what I mean?
What song was it? It's only one particular song you could be talking about. So what song?
What you talking about?
Come on.
What you mean?
What song? What? It's only one particular song where he really showed out. So what song?
Well,
is it?
Kanye?
Yeah.
Nah, it's a few, bro.
It's a few, but
Like
it's
Illest
that
Motherfucker
one
Alive.
song.
That I think. Which one do you think?
It's
Because I got a couple.
It's No Church in a While for me.
No Church in a
No,
While.
okay.
Mine's is Murder to Excellence.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah,
We-
bro.
Okay, we talking about the
Yeah,
first
bro.
part, or we talking about the second part? Because the second part, Jay-Z absolutely put him in his place.
Bro, I'm talking about the first part.
Okay,
Then
the
when it
first
broke
part.
down, he still was holding his own. He held his own.
Hell, but he
We talk about
died.
Jay-Z though.
But
I
he
thought
died.
Jay-Z was gonna demolish it. Like you
We
just don't
thought
understand.
We thought the same.
I'm like, what?
We thought the same
I'm like,
thing.
oh my
We
God,
thought the
Jay-Z
same
about to
thing
step on this boy.
We thought the
dog.
same thing with Eminem and Renegade.
Not really. I had, luckily enough, heard the original version with Royce. It was on a mixtape or a mix CD.
What you just say?
The original voice with Royce.
I don't know nothing about that.
You don't? Ah, man, go on YouTube, man. Yeah. But hold on, I'm gonna just
I got
say,
this one in the car
It's gonna
now.
be a good night.
yeah, go on YouTube, original version.
I didn't even know Royce was moved.
The thing is, no. The thing is, Jay-Z kind of disappointed us because Eminem never changed his vocals on that. Eminem gave him the vocals that was already pre-air, so it seemed like Eminem killed Jay-Z. When in reality, Jay-Z gave him his vocals. So your vocals just wasn't up to par, bro.
Okay. Yeah, no. After Watch the Throne, it was like
It went all downhill
as
from
soon
there.
as I seen that black skinhead thing, I was like,
Oh yeah.
"What's
Oh
happening?"
man. Hold on, dog. That album, dog. What did he say, dog?
Amber, what are you doing, sweetie? Get on the job.
He said some wild shit on that album.
He's out of the
dog.
house.
Wait a minute, hold.
He's
I gotta go
out.
back and listen to
of
that.
That
the
Life
house.
of Pablo shit, dog.
Oh
This
yeah.
nigga said some shit like, I just fucked the model. She just bleached her ass. Now I got bleach on my t-shirt. I couldn't
feel
do
like
it,
an
dog.
asshole. Like
I couldn't do it.
Amber, he's out.
What the fuck are you talking about,
Like
my
as
G?
a neighbor, I would have caught. He's out.
You gone, bro. You out, bro.
Do you know he's out?
You
Like,
out, bro.
it's-
You gone,
He's
man.
gone. The chain is off.
Hopefully, man. He's just really.
I hope he get his shit together, man.
It's not even. Sometimes you just need to go away.
Say it. Damn it.
He just need a couple
Get away from
years
social
and just,
media.
you know what I
Give it-
mean?
My
Give it-
rent money, sir. You can't stay here for free. Nigga done been in my refrigerator and everything.
Man, I'm telling you
Seriously.
though, like he need to just.
He does.
At
I
least for-
feel like he's
I-
one of the people that needs to go and then
He
come
need
back.
to.
The hiatus shouldn't have been for Wayne. It
We
should
gotta
have been
wait.
for
We gotta
Kanye.
wait till his album come out in like November 24th.
For what?
Remember he's supposed to release an album like a couple of weeks ago.
It's to the point now though, CJ. The
And
album
he gotta
ain't go.
push.
The music is sucking because his personality is sucking.
Yeah.
So it's like, think about this. He just came out with 2 albums. He came out with Ye, and then he came out with the album with Kid Cudi. That was
Right.
14 songs he just gave us a few
Can't
months
see
back.
ghosts. Yeah.
You see, so you can't say the music go save him because it would have saved him then.
Can I just say how he allowed himself to steal, and nothing against Kid Cudi, but Kid Cudi has been going through whatever he's been going through for the longest, and yeah, help him from a distance, because I just feel like it just kept getting worse with Kid, and then it started getting 10 times worse with you. 2 messed up people that really didn't realize that they needed help, and then forever, we've been hearing forever that new Kid Cudi's coming out. Next year, that new Kid Cudi's coming out.
But you
next
know
year.
what? I think it's,
So,
it's
wow,
2
we-
type of depressants. You got the schizophrenic and the manic depressant. I think Kid Cudi is a more manic depressant. Like he get down about himself. Kanye just schizo. He one extreme to the next extreme. And we saw that within the last month when he reneged on his apology. Like you went on a radio station and apologized for your actions just to go on SNL 4 weeks later and they're bullying me backstage. They said me. They bullying me. Like my G. No, dog. No, what was you talking about? Bullying you? Didn't you just tell us you were sorry about this? I don't know. Stick to one logic. You know what I mean? I can respect you more if this is just your logic, period.
Right.
Hey, we just go disagree. You know what I mean? We'll agree to disagree.
Exactly.
But when you
Kanye-
all over the place, man, you come on, man.
I don't know. I just hope Kanye get his stuff together. He already deleted his social media accounts. I was happy about
Man,
that.
Kim Kardashian made him delete them social media accounts, dog. Because now it's messing
Yeah,
up her
wife
brand.
move.
Yeah.
Wife
She a
move.
businesswoman at the end of
Made
the
a
day.
wife move.
Because she definitely had to go on and say,
Cut it off.
my husband's beliefs are not my beliefs.
She had to
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
cut
they
it
was
off.
coming at her now.
Yeah.
You know,
Cut it off.
you had Snoop Dogg.
Right.
I mean, real talk. You had Snoop Dogg going on the Breakfast Club, subliminally going at her. Like, if his wife was black, which I felt like, even if his wife was black or orange, that dude right there was gonna do what he wanted to do regardless. He a
Oh, yeah.
narcissist.
That is a,
you know what I mean?
we're straight up screwed situation, no matter how this goes.
You know, he a narcissist. So
We're screwed, sir.
Right.
ain't nobody helping him but him. That's what I'm saying. That's like the difference between him and Cudi. I know what you're saying, but Cudi like really be depressed. Like he be in the seminars talk about like he be suicidal, and I believe him.
Right.
Kanye, on the other hand, bro. Like, huh?
I just missed the old Kanye, man. I missed
Like
that.
it's even past the point where you can be like, have a Snickers. Like
I don't think
it's-
sneakers will help.
It's bad.
I don't think sneakers will
Bad,
help. At all.
bro.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's bad.
Pray for Kanye, man.
Pray for Kanye.
Pray for Kanye.
Pray for Kanye.
Yes. But anyway, that time is about to be up. Brandon, why you looking like that, dog?
Because I was waiting on her to get with us.
She in her own world,
What?
man.
I just work here, man.
She keeping us afloat.
She never lets us down. Every time.
But anyway, we about to get up out of here. We got a shout out to my wife, Aquila Day.
Thanks for having me on Surprise.
Real quick, before we cut off, I would just like to shout out my wife's family. We just recently lost Uncle Pookie. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
He would probably enjoy that. He was a great man. I never met the man. He just called us all the time and checked on us. And for somebody that I've never seen in person, you got to respect somebody that just made it his business to check on you and your family. So, R.I.P., sir. God bless you.
God bless.
Love you.
Yes. And we just made a Instagram page, so you can follow us on there at 3raw_podcast.
Yes, sir.
You can follow us on Facebook at 3Raw Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And babe, what's your social media account so everybody can follow you? Oh, I forgot nobody know. She don't want nobody to follow her.
Lord,
No, thank you.
Jesus.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
You can
all right.
follow Craig.
Okay. My information on the podcast pages. But anyway, thank you for listening to the 3Raw Podcast. This is CJ.
Shamaz Rob.
Your boy Jimmy.
This is 3Raw.